Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we had a JP data download and a global data download on the same day like it always happens. Yet another reason why it's ridiculous and very stupid that the games are not caught up, because they typically are releasing content at the same time anyway, so that they could do same time releases, like, you know, Worldwide Download Celebration and stuff like that. So it's very, I think, asinine that the games are not caught up yet. I will continue to say that probably forever. So, the main unit I feel like that we're looking at in this data download is probably the EZA for the INT UI GOKU. A very surprising EZA for sure, and he's very good. I definitely need a little bit more time to play around with him. I'm unsure right now if I think I would put him above Physical Vegito Blue. I think he definitely is in sort of like the Physical Vegito Blue, like the two Janembas, and then this guy are kind of like in that sort of like upper tier of EZAs. This guy definitely looks very impressive. I mean, he is a stacker, so you can have him, you know, put up very impressive numbers. He's got the good link set. His leader skill, I mean, among EZA units, this Goku probably has the best leader skill in the game among any single EZA unit, so that really matters. I mean, dude, this is, like, insanely good. This is so good. Like, that's, I would argue that this guy is the ideal Realm of Gods leader. Like, this is a guy you're going to want to run as the leader for Realm of Gods, so you definitely want to keep that in mind, right? Also here, so he has this transformation, fall below 50% HP, and you will transform into the full-on Ultra Instinct Goku right here. So he still stacks attack and defense at this point. Now, prior to his EZA, he had no defense. Now he does have some defense, which is good. He does have less defense than he did prior to his transformation, but that's irrelevant because he then gains the 70% chance to dodge, which is really good. And then I like this. So he guaranteed dodges everything the first turn when he transforms. So I think that's really, really cool. Obviously, he's still got the same really good link set. Again, this guy is definitely one of the best EZA units in the game. So I mean, dude, like, people could say, like, oh, wouldn't it be cool during the 6-year anniversary if they EZA'd this guy? And, like, they pointed to this guy, but it's like, dude, no one actually thought they were going to EZA this guy during the 6-year anniversary, right? Like, this is really, really meaningful right here, and he's very good. Like, they did not hold back with him, I think, at all. Just giving him this, really, it really gives him a lot of extra usability compared to the LR. Now, I do think, I'm seeing people are, like, really way too much underselling the STR LR UI Goku. It's ridiculous. That guy is still going to be better in Super Battle Road stages. Battlefield, the units aren't really going to compete with each other. But, like, this guy does not replace the LR. Like if you're going to go into an event that's going to be, you know, 10 turns plus, yeah, you probably do want to run this guy right here. But do not sleep on the LR having 70% chance to dodge turn 1, because that is, like, ridiculously powerful. And he does link up slightly better with the AGL LR UI Goku, the best unit in the game as well. That's another thing that you do want to really keep in mind, right? Okay, so this UI Goku, his weakness is to the rapid growth category. We have it right here. Looks like you're going to want to be using STR, INT, and then physical type units to beat this INT UI Goku right here. So rapid growth, I mean, the only leader for it is Kefla. I mean, that does make sense, right? So you could use Kefla, and then you got the physical Kefla down here. What are the three again? STR, INT, and physical. You could use Transforming Vegeta. See, this is another reason why they spam Transforming Vegeta and Transforming Goku on, like, every single banner ever, is because, like, look at this. Like, Transforming Vegeta, Pure Saiyan's, what, 150%, and then Superclass he gives a buff to as well. So if you don't have Kefla, you could use Transforming Vegeta as your lead to take down this EZA. And then, like, you know, you're going to be able to use, like, AGL, Kale, and Khalifa on this Gohan. This should be a fairly easy EZA to beat. I'm not really foreseeing any difficulties here. There's a number of other free-to-play units that are here in the... Well, actually, since I scrolled down and we got to this, we might as well talk about this right here. So we do have a new support memory right here. This is Android 17 and 18. We farmed this up from the Miracle of Universe 7 like story event. So there's 2 support memories we're able to grind from that. So this is good. Like them spamming support type memories is not a bad thing whatsoever, right? So if we take a look at it, so when HP is 50% or less, you recover 18% HP, and for 1 turn, you get 18% attack and defense for all allies in the sibling bond category. That's pretty damn good. Like, it seems like all you do to get this is you just grind it up from the story event. Like, dude, this is good. Like, I like this. This is something that no matter what, I feel like you could use for difficult events because it's still going to heal you. I mean, 18% is not the most ever, but it's still something, right? And then if you're on the sibling bond category, like, you're going to be able to get the nice attack and defensive buff as well. Now, keep in mind that this is not, like, I need to talk to one of these guys and see exactly how it's calced and stuff like that. But this is not just, like, oh, 18% attack and defense. I believe this is, like, the same type of buff as, like, an active skill buff, I believe. But I need to talk to some of these guys to confirm that. But, like, these support type memory buffs are bigger than just, like, the numbers would indicate. It reminds me exactly of what happened with active skills, where we saw it and it's like, oh, that's okay. But then, like, once you start testing it out in game, it's like, whoa, what the hell? Like, this is way stronger than we thought. So that's, you know, going to be a thing with support memories moving forward. All right. So we have the LR Roshi. Now, immediately, the most important thing to understand here, this is not full power Master Roshi. Despite the fact that his card art is him, you know, doing the full power, whatchamacallit, like Kamehameha, that's his active skill. So he's just normal Master Roshi. So you can't, like, there's no point in grinding up the TUR as well, because they both have the same name, Master Roshi, right? You still probably want to grind up a second one to potentially raise his super attack, you know, for free to SA20, but that's it. Now, I will also say this. This Roshi seems, he's very good. Like, right now, I'd say he's very good. I do think he could get an EZA still, though. I mean, number one, his leader skill is very weak. If we pull, I mean, his category, dude, he's on a lot of teams. Holy hell. Okay, hold on. If you look at his leader skill compared to the Goku Black Zamasu unit that came out last year and also got an EZA right here, right? So let's go and take a look. So he is at 100%. And he was at 77% before he EZA'd. It makes sense to me that this Roshi is going to EZA. Like, they're just going to make his leader skill worse than the LR from last year. Seems highly suspect to me. So 12 key does the Sleepy Boy technique, massively raises attack for 1 turn. That's a 100% attack buff. High chance of stunning is good. And then his 18 key is the Mafuba, where he gets the 628% attack buff for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage to the enemy. So on his 18 key super attack, he can do really good damage. Because here's the thing, right? So he gets the 100% defensive buff at the start of turn. He gets a 30% chance of evading enemies' attack, but he does not get an attack buff from his passive besides just a support type buff. So Turtle School category allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense as a support type buff is good. And then he is a revival character as well, when HP is 50% or less upon entering the attacking turn. And there's another 2 Turtle School category allies on the team you are able to use as revival. Now this is interesting because this, like, dude, this is a lot better than, like, LR Goku or Vegeta. Literally just, like, have 2 Turtle School category allies. I don't know. How's about LR AGL UI Goku and STR UI Goku? I think those 2 Turtle School units would count, right? So you use the 2 of them, and then you can use the revival. So that's pretty good. Like, that's pretty strong. So that makes this Roshi pretty interesting to me. But if you guys notice, Ki is going to be a major issue for this guy, right? Because all he's doing is getting 2 Ki from his support type passive, and that's it. All right, his active skill, so he massively raises attack temporarily, ultimate damage, all allies get +7 Ki. That's really good. Can be activated after he receives attack 7 times in battle, and there's another Turtle School category ally attacking in the same turn. Okay, using, I feel like this is gonna be pretty uncommon to get, but I really like this, dude. 7 Ki to all allies on that turn. That's pretty interesting, especially because, again, Turtle School, you're probably gonna be using like, you know, one of these UI Gokus or something like that. His links are Turtle School, Kamehameha, Supreme Warrior, Brainiacs, Tournament of Power, Shattering Limit, and Legendary Power. To me, this guy actually really resembles LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. In that it's the same thing where all of his damage is on like his 18 key super attack, but he will struggle badly for key. So like I wouldn't really think of this Roshi here as like some great offensive unit. More so, I think of him as like a utility unit with his defense, his dodge, his support type ability, and then his much easier to activate revival mechanic than UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? Like this guy's not like he's a top 5 unit in the game or something like that, but he is fairly solid. 145% for 12 key. I mean, that's good for a free-to-play LR right there. And then, again, he's on a lot of teams. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 teams. Pretty good. This does open up the door, too, still for a full power Master Roshi to have a pretty good card as well. Definitely a nice unit to add to the Earthling category team as well. Yeah, thinking about it, that's where this guy can really, really give a nice buff. That Earthling team definitely needs it badly, right? So he is good. He's good, but I still think he can get an EZA. Just to slightly upgrade some of this stuff, maybe defense goes up to like 150% right there. I mean, they don't really need to change much on him, honestly. There's just a few couple things. Like, if they could somehow just give him like, dude, even like 2 key at the start of turn right here, or like 3 key or something like that would help tremendously, man. Because this Roshi is a unit I would probably argue is hurt a little bit by the link level update, because previously you might have been able to just put him in the middle slot and get Tournament of Power from the front, you know, the front and back, but now not really so much. Who has Turtle School? LR Krillin does. So does the AGL Krillin. Ooh, okay, so this AGL Krillin, what links do they have? So they have Turtle School. They have Tournament of Power. They do have Brainiacs as well. That's it. I mean, that is still pretty good, though, because, I mean, that's what? 35% attack and defense from Brainiacs and Turtle School. Then 5 key from these two combined. And then another 7%. So he's 42% attack and defense and 5 key. Not too bad with the AGL Krillin. I like him. I like the LR Roshi. I do still think he could EZA, though, for sure. Okay. Then we have these 3 units right here. So we have the Awakening for Roshi and Tien. Based upon their leader skill, it seems pretty clear to me that they are going to EZA. Say lower attack and defense and super attack, fine. 40% attack and defense start a turn. An additional 10% with each attack received. And then reps unit are 7, 1 key, 20%. Like, they're not really too good. Like, these guys need an EZA. They're still a bit weak to me. I don't know exactly all they need, but, like, exactly the way they're built, like, if they also had, like, a 50% chance to dodge, I think that would be very helpful, right? But, like, I mean, they want you... This unit is not going to have good defense, and they want them to get hit a bunch of times and stuff. Like, I know dodge would get in the way of this, but still, it would make the unit a lot more viable. I don't know. We'll see what they do. This unit is definitely not done. This unit's definitely getting an EZA. So we have the Awakening for 18 and Krillin here. So they stack attack. They change physical key spheres to int key spheres. Launch an additional super attack with 6 int key spheres. Then they get 20% attack and defense with each attack performed up to a max of 100%. They're better than Tien and Roshi, but they still need stuff as well. I think giving them defensive stacking as well as their attack stacking could be very good for this unit. They do have Cold Judgment, Tournament of Power, Experienced Fighters. They're okay. But again, I think an EZA to give them a little bit more. Maybe like an extra like start of turn like attack and offensive buff or something like that could be good. Again, allowing them to stack defense as well as attack is another thing that could be good there. And then finally we get the Awakening for this guy right here. This is this like OG like Goku that's been around for a very long time. Wow, I just noticed that his 12 key is 145%, huh? That's high. That's actually higher than typically free-to-play units get. Look at this guy. What do you think is going to happen? Obviously, he is going to EZA. There's just literally no doubt about that in my mind. Look at his leader skill, 50%. no super attack effect. What is this? In 2021? Well, obvious, this guy's getting an EZA. So I think we can get as many as, okay, so we'll get, at some point, we're going to get the INT UI Goku EZA. That's tomorrow. I think we probably could get 3 EZA areas. I think Tien and Roshi and Krillin and 18 would be an EZA area. I think we could see one for this guy, and we could see one for the LR Roshi as well. And then I call it a hunch, but I do feel like the AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta could maybe EZA in Part 3 as well. Now that, if they did this, like if this guy EZAs in Part 3, this is definitely the best celebration in the history of Dokkan, for sure. Like, there's just no doubt about it at that point. This guy needs it. Now, I would, dude, I'm going to argue hard that it would have been way better overall if this guy had EZA'd over the INT UI Goku. I know the INT UI Goku, I mean, he's just a more exciting character, just how it is, Vegeta fans. But LR Vegeta needed a part, like, dude, AGL LR UI Goku, he already had the SCR LR UI Goku as a great partner. LR Evolution Blue Vegeta does not have another Vegeta who's a great partner for him besides this guy. But this guy's not like, you know, the INT UI Goku is now like 1, 2, or like 3 best EZA unit in the game. Like, he's a mega top tier unit, right? Whereas like this Vegeta is just like a run of the mill solid TUR. That's all he is. He's not like a top 10 best unit in the game like SCR LR UI Goku, or, you know, one of the best EZAs in the game like the INT UI Goku. He's just like a good unit. So Vegeta, I think, really could use this guy getting an EZA. Because, like, I mean, look, is he on enough teams, do you think? So you're going to be able to use him on, like, every single team with this LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. That's why it would help out a lot. And obviously, them really sucking off their main anniversary LRs, I think, is a pretty good idea, right? So, you know, that's definitely one thing that the INT UI Goku EZA is going to be, is he's going to be a great partner for a lot of players for that AGL LR UI Goku, and that's what this Vegeta can be as well. He can be a great, amazing partner for the LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. So I am hoping that this guy gets an EZA as well. So far, man, this celebration, this 6th-year anniversary, is looking really goddamn good. The God of Destruction event is getting 4 new stages as well. There's an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Like, dude, they're killing it right now. Like, no one, you could be... like, yeah, you could always say, well, they could still do more. Yeah, no shit. You could say that about literally anything in life ever. There could be more, right? No shit. But so far, I would say this anniversary is definitely exceeding expectations. So very well done by Dokkan so far. Let me know what you guys think of the data download and all the stuff added in here. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.